Friends at home, I know there's been a chance that you have opened your closet, you've looked around, and you find a few things you haven't worn in months, maybe even years. You know, that shirt with the tag's still on, or the jeans that just no longer fit. It's okay. We are all in the same club when it comes to that. So now is the time to go on a fashion detox. And who better to help guide us through that than styling expert and our friend Cece. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So Cece, you talk about clothes being in our closet that are not even ours.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Right? Yeah, I think a lot of times we have like a wardrobe that actually reflects somebody else's voice in our head. It could be something simple as inherited guilt or shame, or something, sometimes even the pressure of being nice, or even the pressure of being sexy. And if that all comes together, then it's kind of not really you, or it doesn't align with you actually. So.
And it's so interesting that we're talking about this right now, because before the show, I kid you not, Damon and I were talking about how hard it is to let go of clothes that you have bought with your hard-earned money and the guilt that comes with that. So how do we let go of those clothes?
Yeah, so one piece at a time. You'd go through your closet, one drawer at a time in this case, and look at the clothes and see how do they make me feel. Do they make me feel like who I am? Is it the woman who I want to be, who I want to become? If that doesn't really align with you, then you should just let go, say thank you, and let go of it, because fashion should free you and not trap you.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
And so many times I think many of us have felt trapped by our fashion. You mentioned one thing at a time. Is that what you would suggest for someone today or this weekend to take the first step?
Yes, one drawer at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just look at the clothes. And really, I feel like you should maybe visualize yourself to kind of step out of your body and look at it and think like, would the woman that I want to be or what I want to become wear this? Do I see myself like this woman? And if not, please just say thank you, and goodbye.
And I would have to imagine that August, about to start fall, I know it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees out there right now, but look at the closet, and maybe if there are summer pieces that you never touch this summer,
Exactly.
and you're not going to, that could be a nice place to start.
Absolutely. If it's in your closet for 1 or 2 years, I give you 2 years because sometimes things come back, but if you really didn't touch it, get rid of it, donate it, do something good for someone else. It might be somebody else's style.
And I'm glad you mentioned that. We have so many different nonprofits that you can donate to. So if someone is saying, yep, I'm ready, this is my time to start the closet detox, how do they get in contact with you?
Yes, so they can get in contact through the website always, email or book right through the website actually, or go on Instagram and text me cc.sur.
And we have just a moment left, so we're going to brag on Cece because she is about to be a published author coming out. So to stay updated with this gal and everything she does, which is a lot, follow her on Instagram at cc.sur, or you can check out shopcham.com. We'll also post this segment at firstalert4.com/mystl live following the show. Bring your book when it's out.
I will, for sure, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.